being a boy mom is not easy. I mean, having kids is not easy at all. We all know that. But being a boy mom is. Let me know your experience of being a boy mom, if you have one son or more than one, and how the experience is. Because let me tell you a little story. So, y'all see this box here? You see that name? Well, yeah. It says Ryan, right? It's a sneaker box. I'm at work. My son calls me. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, hello? He's like, Mom. So I'm like, I'm at work. Can you like speed it up? And then he's like, you said you were gonna buy me sneakers. I see sneakers in your room and it says Ryan. Who's Ryan? So I'm like, what? Because in my mind, I'm like, you're at work. You think about work, right? So I'm like, who's Ryan? So I was like, I don't know. I don't know any Ryans. He's like, oh, really? I see a box with Ryan's name on it and it's sneakers. He told me he was going to buy me sneakers. So I'm like, okay, the sneakers is for you. He's like, really? So I said, yes, the sneakers is for you. Look, it's your size. Try it on and let me know if it fit. If it doesn't fit, then I got to take it back to the store. So he's like, okay. Then he started to laugh. So he's like, so you're not going to tell me who Ryan is? Boy. I'm like, I don't know any Ryan. He's like, well, why is his name on the sneakers? Are you playing with me or you, because you really know there's no Ryan. Well, there's no Ryan. So then he's like, well, why is his name on the box? I'm like, I'm assuming it's the guy that was in the store that helped me. And in order for him to get commission or credit, whatever it is that they got going on in that store, that's how he got it because his name is on the box. I'm assuming. He never told me his name, so I don't even know. So he's like, oh, okay. Whatever, right? I thought it ended right there. I came home. He's like, so you're not going to say who Ryan is? Yo. So if you're a boy mom, let me know like what your experience is when it comes to guys, and if you're single and you're dating, like how does all of that go? Because if you watch one of my other videos where I say how is dating life, and I told you guys like what he did when he thought I was out dating when I really wasn't. So let me know what your thoughts are. Also, there's times when he was younger and I would be out him. Me and his dad was still together at this time. And I remember we went to a Jamaican restaurant. We was buying something and the guy kept flirting with me because he wanted me and him to be together. So he kept flirting and he asked my son, like, what do you want? And my son was like, fried dumpling. And then he's like, how many fried dumplings do you want? And my son was like, 2. So he gave him 2 free fried dumplings, right? So we walked out the store and then the guy was like, no, my son was like, oh, he's nice. He's being nice to us. He gave us free food. And I was like, no, it's not free. He actually likes me. He's flirting. So he's like, what's flirting? So I started to explain to him. And then he's like, oh, if I knew he's flirting with you, I would have asked for more dumplings. So I was like, no, we're not doing that. So then he's like, does my dad know all these guys be flirting with you? Because I'm always out with you and they're always trying to talk to you, flirting, all that stuff. So I was like, I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going to let my dad know. Like, everything is his dad. He believes I belong only to his dad. There is no other man in this world for me but his dad. So, yeah, so that happened. Another time we were out, and then as I guess he's out so much with me, and he see that guys are always trying to talk to me, he started to say, well, I can't wait till I'm tall enough and I look bigger that when I'm out with you, these guys will not talk to you. They're gonna think I'm your man, so they will never look at you or talk to you. So I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, no, they're never gonna do that. Now he is taller than me and he's big in body. So when we're out, it's like, no, you cannot talk to her. He be seeing them looking at me and he'd be like, why he eyeing you like that? Like, he can't talk to you. And I'm like, oh my God. I remember even when we went to Jamaica and for my grandmother's funeral, and some guys was like on me, hugging me, because we haven't seen each other since childhood years. And he's like, why he on you like that? I'm like, oh my God, do I have a bodyguard or I have a son? Like, what is your problem? And then I remember growing up, I had a cousin that was like that too, with his mom. And I used to be like, shout out to D. I'm not going to say his name. But he was very overprotective of his mom. And I used to be like, dang, why is he so overprotective? I was just like, but he was overprotective of us too. The women in his life, yes, he was. And to this day, not looking back, I gave that man hell. But if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you so much. You did your job. And I love him so much. And even though we're far apart, I do remember those days. And I'm sorry if I ever put you through anything. And I appreciated you then, and I appreciate you now. He's always an overprotector, and yeah. But going back to my son, yeah, I started growing up, and then now my son is doing the same thing. I'm just like, what is your problem? He's just like, you're not going with nobody. If you have more than one sons, like, how is that experience with you guys? Like, do you guys experience the same thing with me? Are you guys, if you're single, do you experience the same thing? Does your sons allow you to, not allow, but do they give you hell for wanting to be outside having fun with your friends or dating? Because one time my son did the same thing too with my mom. My mom is like, oh, let's go out. We're going to go outside. Not outside like to go be with no man. Outside as in let's go get some, let's go shopping or let's go here or a party or whatever. And he's like, no offense to y'all, but why y'all trying to bring my mom outside? Like, no. Y'all could go by yourself. My mom got to stay with me. She's staying here. No, we're not doing that. So I'm like, dude, relax. Like even though I even did a video on what's the best pickup line. So one time I was like joking. We was joking around. And I'm like, you want to hear the best pickup line I ever heard? And he was like, it better be from my dad. Like, sir. Even when me and his dad separated, it took a toll on my son because my son, I know he loves his dad very much, but he just believes that me and his dad there's no ending. So in his mind, he's like, took it so hard. That's another thing. You got to be careful when you're going through breakups and the kids are involved. It's not just you and the person that's breaking up. The kid is also involved. And he took it very hard to this day and everything. And then now we're at the point where it's like, it's his dad, his dad, his dad, his dad. Like, crazy thing is when it comes to him wanting to talk about girls and all the girls that likes him, and when he doesn't pick up his phone, it's like, I can do that. I'm a guy, but you can't do that. You're my mom. Like, you guys have no idea what I go through with this kid. Being a boy mom is insane. I mean, thank you for being overprotective, but boy, let me live my life. Yeah. Like, my son will call my phone and he wants to know my whereabouts at all times. If I'm going out, he wants to know who I'm going with. If it's like, he wants to stay on the phone with me while I go where I go. Sometimes, not all the time. He doesn't do this stuff all the time. But sometimes it's like, boy, like, you're a child. Okay, relax. The overprotective of having a son is crazy. I don't know what you guys experience, but I would love to know. So let me know in the comments. Has it been easy, hard? What do they put you through? Because mine, do a number. Yeah, so back to the sneakers now. So I came home the next day now. I thought this whole thing was over with the sneakers. And he's like, at this point now, I think he was trolling and just joking around. And he's just like, so who's Ryan again? So I was like, you trolling? Because why you keep bringing up Ryan? He's like, because I want to know who Ryan is. There is no Ryan. There is no Ryan. It's literally the guy that put his name on his sneakers in the store because he gets commission or something. I don't know. But he's like, okay, we're going to find out who Ryan is. Then, I forgot this part too. There's a lot of times when, let's just say, guys was just calling my phone, friends. And he'll be like, so who's that? Let's answer the phone and see who that is. This is not your phone. You don't pay the bill. I actually pay your bill. So stop the foolishness. Then sometimes he'll see some number and names and he'll be like, swipe it out so that it does not. He will press ignore. Then another time he'll be like, who's he? Tell him to send us some money right now since he want to talk to you. Oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, that's what I thought. Get rid of him. Like, am I going, oh my gosh. Am I the only one that goes through these things? Means if you guys have experienced any of these things, worse or better, let me know. How has it been? Has there been any changes as they grow? Let me know, because I'm just not experiencing all these things. Well, for a few years, I should say, because I take my son out a lot and he thinks everybody's flirting with me or everybody's trying to talk to me. And now that he's older, it's like, it's worse. And I know as he gets older, it's probably going to be worse. I don't know. But I try not to involve him in nothing that goes on in my love life because he does not need to know that. and he believes that his dad is the only man that should be in my life, and his dad was my only friend according to him. I didn't have no other guy friends, but according to him, I should not have no other guy friends or any man because his dad is that one. In reality, I thought he was the one too, and he is not. And I had to learn that throughout the years. So, people be together and break up, and he doesn't understand that yet, I guess. Or he does understand it, he just doesn't want to understand that. I'm assuming, I don't know. But make my day. Subscribe, like, share, comment, give your girl a thumbs up. And I appreciate y'all so much. Let's be friends. Click that subscribe button. And I have so much to show you guys, so stick around. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Please, y'all, subscribe. I love that you guys are watching my videos, and I like that you guys are enjoying them. I hope you guys are. But if you are, click that subscribe button. Let's be friends. I got so much to show you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something from this, and tell me about your experience because I'd love to hear them. And I do read every comments.